Zombies seem to be infecting the gaming market, whether they are called zombies, walkers, infected or shadows, as is the case in Deadlight Director's Cut. We have seen an influx of the Walking Dead. So do we need another addition to this already swarmed genre? Thankfully we do, as Deadlight Director's Cut successfully differentiates itself from other zombie titles by incorporating challenging puzzles and revitalising the fear the undead once possessed. Set in the 1980s, a small band of survivors reside in the post-epidemic city of Seattle. The game begins as Randall Wayne is separated from his group and he embarks on a journey to find his wife and daughter. Deadlight Director's Cut is a 2.5D platformer with a focus around puzzles and wittingly integrates the threat of the shadows into this. It is able to summon this fear simply with the vulnerability of Randall. He is by no means feeble, yet when you are backed against a wall with little room to escape, your adrenaline begins to pump. Randall is armed with a generous amount of stamina that will be depleted by any action. When combined with a small array of weapons, survival is not easy. You need to manually reload each firearm with the press of a button, and aiming is a delicate procedure where every shot must count. Sometimes you simply have to run for your life as the masses of undead give chase, jumping over cars and smashing through doors. The platforming elements take inspiration from titles such as the classic Prince of Persia and the more recent Limbo. The latter inspires the art direction, with shadows and darkness playing an integral role. It is not a coincidence that the undead are referred to as shadows, as they will magically appear from the depths of the environment. This concept works well, but at times the darkness can make precision-based dismounts frustratingly tough. The puzzles feel contextual to proceedings and Randall's eagerness to progress. As killing the shadows is a tough endeavour, environmental hazards will help. Dropping crates, electrocutions, or luring hordes onto weak floorboards will be far more effective than you could ever be. Although the platforming is bound by 2D physics, events occurring in the background bring Seattle to life. You will spot shadows feasting on corpses, and story elements also make use of this daunting depth, as a helicopter bombards you with a rain of bullets. Along with the depth, verticality feels significant too, as you will scale buildings and descend into the sewers of Seattle, varying locales. Each act introduces a new mechanic or motive and maintains the momentum of the narrative. A flashback scene acts as a tutorial for learning to shoot, and dream sequences hint towards a mystery, which adds a variety to proceedings. Although the main campaign can be finished within 5 hours, it feels beautifully weighted, and once completed, a nightmare mode unlocks, offering tougher challenges and rewards you with a unique ending. In the survival arena mode, you encounter endless waves of shadows whilst collecting new weapons such as Molotov cocktails and more. This game mode has an arcade feel to it and offers a different experience. I was a little disappointed about how refined the experience was. On the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, the whole game lacks polish. Textures look ragged, frame rate hiccups occur, and audio glitches had Randall dying in silence. The story unfolds through the use of graphic novels, yet these seem undetailed and lack creativity. Deadlight Director's Cut offers a zombie experience like no other. The narrative is simple and relatable, and whereas in shows such as The Walking Dead, where characters' motives are incomprehensible, you can relate to Randall's plight. Deadlight Director's Cut achieves the daunting task of making zombies terrifying again, and accomplishes this by making the player feel vulnerable. A well-paced, compact story and rewarding gameplay make Deadlight a unique yet familiar experience well worth playing. I give Deadlight Director's Cut 4 stars out of 5. Head to thenerdstash.com for the full written review.